Hey, cupcakes. How y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know how you like the videos. How y'all feeling today? I feel good. I'm waiting for my delivery. Something could be late. Somebody could have put in that they were on their way and then they cancel last minute. So you could be having like a last minute cancel. But if I was you, if this is like a outing or confirmation, I would still go anyway. So there's definitely some type of delay. Okay. Um, how y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling today? All right, let's I had some messages. Y'all, I don't know what y'all got going on, but it was like early this morning. I heard confirmation, bitch. So what I'm about to tell you is big facts. I heard November 30th. They put in some type of eviction papers and it got canceled. So I don't know if you guys were about to be put out or something. I heard the alarm and it got canceled somehow, some way. So if this is y'all, y'all better tighten up. Cause I don't know if they still gunning for you or what, or if this is coming up, bitch, I'm giving you fair warning. You got more than enough time. Tap in, okay? Or November 30th could be significant. Okay. The 30th of this month could be significant. What does my clock say? Confirmations. Check your clock. Check your time. 12:49. It's 12:49. Okay, and it is May 3rd. Can y'all see it? All right now. 2026. So tighten up, y'all. And then somebody could be in the hospital. You might be going to see somebody who's in the hospital, but I think the travel is far. So y'all might have to like get a hotel or something. This could be a masculine energy. Also, you could have a lot of kids, a lot of boys. I was seeing a whole bunch of boys. So I don't know if this is like a brother, a father figure, or what, but y'all all taking expect traffic, expect delays. Y'all could be coming from far. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I heard Virginia. A lot of activity, a lot of noise, a lot of distraction, a lot of moving parts. Okay. Somebody could be from PA. Somebody could be from DC, Washington, DC. Okay. Also, something about a Gemini, a Leo, and a Taurus. I think. Yeah. All right. Also, something about someone's nana. I don't know if they saw their nana in a dream or they might have thought they saw their nana, but they weren't sure. You saw her. You saw her. So that's confirmation for someone. Also, somebody could have popped up on you late night. All right. Late night. Somebody could look really good. You might be running into somebody you haven't seen somebody in a very long time, and it just made you really smile and put a smile on your face to see this individual and how good they look, you know? Yeah, to say the least. Okay, something about a hangover. 1122 could be significant. Shea butter could be significant. Okay. Um, Shea butter could be significant. Something about your ID. You could have recently found your ID. It could have been, you might have thought it was lost or somebody took it. And somebody could have took it, bitch, and put it back. And You got it now. You don't have to pay for it. Hopefully they ain't did shit, but confirmation. I was just about to say, hopefully they ain't did shit because you already reported it to the police that it was stolen. So tap in. A lot of motherfuckers don't be doing shit. Don't know how to really do shit. They always wanna, they think they know everything or they think that they got everything under control. But whenever you lose anything, you could go to the police department and report that you lost something. Something occurred. Okay, something was stolen. So if they try to take your shit and go do anything illegal with it, bitch, they'll know. I remember I went out with this guy, right? And he took my fucking ID. No, he didn't take my ID. Well, he took my shit because I told him I checked his truck. I think I dropped my ID. He was like, he found it. He was going to bring it to me, and the bitch never brought it. I went right to the police station, and I told him I went out. I left it in this person's vehicle, and they said they were going to return it, show them the text messages, and I filed a report. So if anything popped up on my shit, yeah. Y'all better check y'all credit reports and stuff like that because I don't play that shit. I done had too many fucking data breaches, bitch. From Ticketmaster to my lawyer's office. Bitch, please. Workers' comp. Bitch, all sorts of shit. T-Mobile, AT&T, because I done had all them phone companies back in the day. Yeah. Hell yeah. Run me my money, honey. I'm going to need all of that. So whenever you lose anything, maybe you lost something and you're like, oh, and especially if in day and age and you think somebody took it and then they might come back and then all of a sudden you find it again. Nah. Go report your shit and said you lost it or it was stolen or you feel like somebody took it because, or you lost it. And then, push come to shove and everything pop up. You can say, that's why they always tell you when you go to the FDA, did you make a police report? Yes, I did, bitch. Here you go. I be having my shit. I be ready. If one thing about me, you could never play with me. Because I'm going to be looking at you like, oh, yeah. Cool. Anywho, some of y'all could be falling back into a loop. Give me the loop. Y'all could be falling back into a loop. And I'm going to need y'all to tighten up. Ooh, let me check and see if this live is going. I can't even mess around because I have to watch my delivery. I want to make me some fish soup, but I don't be trusting the supermarket fish. Y'all be trusting it? Like, when I used to live in Jersey, me and when I used to work in Jersey, we used to know this kid, we call him White Boy. We call him White Boy, and he worked in the seafood department. He used to give us shark. Niggas ain't know nothing about no shark and nothing like that. We was eating everything they had in there. We tried every fish. Me and my baby daddy, we used to eat so good. I mean, I still eat good. I know that nigga eat good too, but still. You know what I'm saying? We used to eat good. We used to have fucking fun. Those were the days. So some of y'all could be reminiscing. Y'all could be looking at old pictures. Yo, what is going on with this horn? They trying to get somebody attention. Y'all hear the horn? Reggaeton? When is the Puerto Rican Day Parade? Something could be significant about the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Okay, it's 12:57. 12:12 could be significant. I don't know why this computer keep glitching like that. But anywho, let's get into it. How long is it? 9 minutes? Yeah, somebody got their hand on a horn. Maybe a lot of road rage. Maybe a lot of road rage because we are still in that moon energy, child. We are still in that moon energy. Yesterday, I went to go deposit some money and the system was down. It was a mess. The system was down. I was just like, what the hell's going on? But yeah. All right, so let's get into it. I heard you could do it. Put your back into it. All right. My son wanted to sit out here while I did the reading, but he was like, I just want to be out here. And I'm like, do you know my channel is not for kids? It's not for children 18 or younger. And he's like, oh. I was like, yeah, and plus I be cursing and stuff. And he'd be like, I was like, and certain stuff I be saying, I don't need you to hear it because certain things come up and, it's not for children's ears. Confirmation. So some of y'all can have children that sit up in y'all face or y'all know people that do this. Y'all can have like a busy intersection or something could be going on. There could be like a celebrity in town and people are just losing their shit. Well, let's get into it. What's it, 11 minutes? Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of busy, 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 busy energy. Something fell. Oh, my card. All right, y'all. Let's put this here. Right? What are we going to do first? These are from the other week, the other live. Y'all, my hair is growing so nice. My shit gonna be like in my back, like down my back before my birthday. And that's what I want. I want it to grow like. I was gonna say something, but let's get into it, y'all. Something about your passport. I was looking like I had hid it in the thing and then I had it in the closet. So I'm like, I know motherfucker ain't take my passport. I was looking for my passport and found my ID, bitch. Somebody remember, and I wanted to come in here and I was gonna say that somebody could be looking into y'all. Because I pulled some cards earlier and I had got the Hierophant with the gift out of I got the gift and then I clarified that and I got the triumph with the profession. So I don't know if somebody's doing like a background check on you. And then when I clarified that, I had got the boredom. No, I got the friends. Then I got the boredom. And then I got the answers with the owl. So somebody could be looking into your gifts. Maybe they trying to figure out what your gifts are. And or this could be you like doing a little soul searching. Maybe you're keep coming up on a blank. I saw something yesterday on the on the timeline and it was saying that about that lady who passed, Amy, and how she was saying that we're all so smart and genius to the point where they throw ideas out there and then they let us go at it. And then they take our shit and then they just cancel it out and then they'll start something new and then we'll all jump on that trend and like they're harvesting. and then it'll just go blank. Because you ever notice how you be looking into something and you be connecting a dot, and then you'll just come to a halt, like, shit, that's it. Like, you be on a trail, you go down a rabbit hole, you be researching, then this will connect to that, then that'll connect to that, and then you come, and then you be at the end of a cliff, and you be like, and then you just forget about it. It's not even forget about it. It's like your attention goes to something else. So just a whole bunch of distractions. You know what I'm saying? A lot of trickery. Because for me to have this on thing one and thing two, um, earlier I had ordered some food for my son, and it came out again. Order some. The Death with the Hermit came out first, and then the Death with the Moon. So yeah, I feel like that's what I just said. Like, it's like they just 1551. It's like they just dead you on whatever you've been. Look, I swear to you, what did I just see? Wasn't that the? Yeah, it's like they give you a little bit, and then that's it. Then it's like, how do we know that somebody isn't monitoring our thoughts? And you remember they said. Remember they said they put you have remember certain thoughts are not yours throughout the day, so you have to really decipher and don't be doing something else that you think is for you, doing something that you think is for you. Some of y'all could be having trouble sleeping. You could be having nightmares about your childhood. This could be a mother figure. You could be dreaming about your nana, your grandmother, somebody who raised you, and it's upsetting because you might not remember, or you wasn't paying attention, or maybe you felt like they were trying to tell you something and you just don't remember. But you remember what you're supposed to, because all I remember was the man came in, was like, oh, no, first it was a woman. She came and she was like, oh, we put these papers in November 30th. And I was just, mind you, I'm just sitting there like this, watching the whole thing. And the person, the girl, she was saying, the girl looked like, you know who she looked like? She looked like, you know that podcast? I don't know if y'all ever saw it with that white girl, and her name is The Founding Fathers or something. I thought that was real awful. It was giving sus. But that's who I was seeing in the dream, say, who was like, no, I paid. She was like, I paid. So I don't know, somebody watching you looking for answers and they're bored because they're not receiving it, but maybe Spirit, like yesterday, I did a whole video, a whole hour, and Spirit was like, don't even post it. So I don't know, somebody's fishing for information and watching other readings, and you know what I'm saying? Somebody could have even popped up trying to catch you off guard. Like, say if you was home with your person, and nobody don't know y'all dating. This person just knocked on your door. Your person gonna be like, who the fuck is that knocking? If it ain't the fucking police, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Because if you do have kids, your kids have keys. So who the fuck is that? So somebody could have tried to run down on you, run down on you, and looking, fishing, and you might have let the bitch in like, hey, and they seen you just single, abundant, just, I don't know if they thought they was gonna come back and see you all broke down, skin all dry, losing weight and shit, a bag of bones, because I'm seeing a skull, okay? Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I feel like somebody was expecting to see you all raggedy, or you was expecting to see somebody looking sore back, and bitch, they look good. You know what I'm saying? You was deceiving and lying to yourself. Maybe somebody else, they came towards you and bitch, you was up. It's like, fuck. And it's kind of like when they was in your face, they was all smiles and shit. But when you like let them go out the door, it's like they had this look like, it's like they was all smiles in your face when the door was closed. But the minute you open the door and people saw you at the door, they started looking at you like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? The minute they realized that they were looking and you were still at the door, it was like all that love went out the door. You know what I'm saying? So Somebody could be trying to play in y'all fucking face, and you ain't make them no wiser. You was like, okay, it's cool. You ain't make them no wiser. You didn't do nothing different. You just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, yeah, it'll make sense for who it needs to make sense for. Let's go, spirit. Yeah. It's a party, and it's ran all through and look, I told you somebody could have came. They was about to go to a party and they just randomly ran down on you to try to see who you with. And look, feel retarded. Cause you just over here healing, minding your business, closing out cycles, holding back, keeping your energy to yourself, purifying yourself, loving on yourself. And that's what's bringing in this balance. You could be committed on studying something new. You could even be in a whole relationship, but they would never know. You could have like an apartment where it's big. So anybody, obviously, but it's large. So anybody could be anywhere. So even if they wanted to really look real quick, they couldn't see anything. Somebody could even came and said, "Oh, could I use the bathroom?" Yeah, could I use like they just ran over here real quick, like they just popped up to like a killjoy. I'm seeing happiness hater, or sometimes, or someone could just want to come and show off, as if I'm doing better than you, and they're not. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might only come around when they got their best dress on. Like when they going out to the tea, but any other day they look raggedy, or they hiding some type of struggle, or they hiding the fact that they watch you and they be stalking, they wanna message you, they wanna talk, they wanna have a conversation, but you know what I'm saying? They don't know how you would receive them. What time is it? I need to put my motherfucking glasses on. 22:44. What's this? 3 of Cups? So somebody could have been going out to a celebration party. Somebody could have even came over here trying to act brand new, trying to impress somebody. And you had to shut them down. Like, cut the shit. Like, somebody could have said, why do you have X, Y, and Z? And you were just like, bitch, you know why I have it like that. So cut the fucking shit. I don't know what somebody told somebody, but yeah, you killed something. This could be somebody who tried to portray you with a third party. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody try to be some type of killjoy because you all disciplined and you all maybe not even religious, maybe you're spiritual. They've been trying to send you all sorts of shit, so they had to come to see if you were like struggling because they didn't want to look out for you or what the fuck ever, collective. I don't know and I don't care, okay? But you just killed their thing because maybe this group of people was like, oh, I thought you said she don't fuck with you, or I thought she said he don't fuck with you, or but then when they saw you, it was like, y'all were all happy and go lucky. I thought you said that. So something could have happened. Somebody could have came and said, see, she gonna have an attitude. This could be a child who could have been telling people they don't fuck with you and all this shit, but they fuck with you. And then the energy that they saw, the people in the car saw, was like, oh, I thought you said she would have been mad or had an attitude or she's this and she's that or whatever. And you could have been rubbing it into like, is that so and so? Got them real mad. I look so like tired. But I promise y'all, collective, I'm not. I feel good. I had like a real laid back weekend. Friday took me down, baby. Not down, but Friday the energy was good. I feel good. I feel really good. All right, what's this 3 of Cups? Damn. I told you these motherfuckers came with the intention like they was gonna fuck up something for you. Somebody might know that you don't like people popping up at your house, but you knew the bitch was coming. We don't have to call them a bitch. Like, we don't have to be that extreme, but you could have knew they were coming. And remember, I told you in that other reading when I had on the orange jacket, the orange hoodie, I said, car alarms always let me know someone's coming. I know someone's coming. And in another reading, I said I had paused and I said, someone's coming. I said it. I be knowing. I be on my shit. You can't tell me nothing, you know? Yeah. So you could have known somebody was coming and they was coming in some bullshit energy. And it's like this person might always pop up on a full moon, new moon. You know what I'm saying? They always coming on and around an eclipse. Like they was sent to, just see like, did the shit work? That motherfucker that came in and you had a whole revamp the whole place. Shit was boxed up. Or you could have redecorated and it was like, what the fuck? Your skin could have been glowing, bitch. Teeth extra white. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all have somebody like, I don't think it worked. That's what they're saying. I don't think it worked. I don't think the shit worked. I don't think the shit worked. You know what I'm saying? So put it where it fit, y'all. Yeah, but somebody was definitely coming in to be like a killjoy. And you knew. Like, oh, okay. And that was the thing. Even if somebody was coming to like show off or whatever, and it was like, bitch, you look good. Like you could have told somebody like, oh my God, you look so pretty. They wasn't expecting that. They were expecting you to be like, why are you here? You might have said it too, like, what do you want? Who sent you? Why are you here? You know? But yeah, so I feel like somebody was not expecting the reaction that they got. And, yeah, you received them well. Like, hey, what's up? Oh my God, bitch, you look so good. You know what I'm saying? And they was heartbroken because I feel like they wanted to hurt your feelings. And it was like, how could you hurt my feelings? Like, when I already know what type of time you want. Like, I know you. I know you were watching. I know you. Like, I know you. Motherfuckers don't really change. They just get older and wiser, get a little bit more financially stable to mask their bullshit. So people really don't change. They don't want to change. Because push come to shove, and I'm not saying nothing, but push come to shove, and the world ended, or whatever the case may be, there was disaster, power went out, motherfuckers would have to go back to eat meat. Motherfuckers would have to go back to, you see what I'm saying? You would have to make do with what the fuck you have. So niggas don't really fucking change, or yeah, they don't really change. They just, you know what I'm saying? Try to have you in your fucking head about what the fuck is going on with them because they're jealous that you're actually doing the work. You're not no longer waiting on nobody. You're waiting on things to come in for yourself. And it's like they want to attack you. They want to upset you. They want you to be mentally like boggled or down or, to fuck with your self-esteem. And it's like, you could never, bitch. Ever. Yeah, look, it keeps coming. Y'all see me shuffling these cards. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bitch, thing one or thing two, bitch, the only thing. I'm the only one. I'm the number one. Release yourself. So you could be releasing somebody or you release them to go live their life and do what it is they want to do. And I don't know, I feel like it's like an ex. You know how it go? This is my man, my man, my man. This is my girl, my girl, my girl. My wife, my wife, my wife. And you just looking like, bitch, please. Same thing with somebody get my husband. You know what I'm saying? You can always tell a bitch who don't know nothing, my husband. Yeah. Somebody wanted you to be stuck because they're doing things and you're not. Like, bitch, I could do whatever the fuck I want to do. Like, anything you can do. You know what I'm saying? And I was hearing that too in that reading on when I had the orange and white on. So somebody could be really trying to mess with your self-esteem and shit. So what's this Queen 3 of Cups? with the Ten of Swords. Like, you could be outside. Yeah, I told you. Somebody wanted to betray you. They figured, like, if I wasn't gonna help you, if I wasn't gonna pour into you, you weren't going to be successful or happy or independent, or you wouldn't make it. You would just crumble up and die and wither up like a snail that salt was poured on. Like, ugh. Who told you that? I heard, who said that? Somebody could just be out here confused and a bitch. Period. Yeah. Somebody heartbroken because you closed out a cycle with them. You know, somebody thought this isn't even somebody you live with or was in a relationship, family. They could have left you for dead. They thought because they were going to end this cycle, you were going to be heartbroken and sad and just like withering away and waiting for the reaper to come and collect you and shit like that. And they come see you happy, joyous, living your best fucking life. And they just looking like, this is not what we planned. Look, confused. This could be a child. Or confused because they could have got some type of reading telling them, like, go check or go start something, or, you know what I'm saying? They could have thought they had some proof about something, or, I don't know. Somebody could even told them, like, you was down bad. I seen so and so and she looked terrible. You should go over there and check on her. This could be another person, a mutual, that know you don't mess with the other person and went and told the other person, oh, I think you should go check on your people. But that person, you not talking to their ass either, or you recently cut them off. So they went and told this person, I think you should go check because I don't think they're doing so good, or I'm concerned for the children in the home, for me to say the 5 boys. And they came over here, bitch, and got their fucking feelings hurt. Look, they came over there thinking that, it's been a long time too, and they came over there thinking you were gonna have a tower, house was gonna be broke down, your shit was gonna be all like, I don't know, leaking, it's gonna be mold. And bitch, they disappointed because your money is up and it's stuck, bitch. Yeah. I'm seeing Takara. This could be like a parent-child dynamic for me to say the whole thing with the boys and the father and all of that, Yeah. Yeah, this could even be like somebody this could be like a grandmother who sent the grandchild over there, or grandfather, flip the roles. Auntie, you heard a confirmation, auntie, uncle, whoever. Oh, I think you should go check on your mama because she chopped my head off and I'm concerned for the baby or the kids them over there because she was just yelling after them. She'd call me and ask me for money, making up lies just to have the child go over there, just to get their fucking feelings hurt. Yeah, just to see that you happy, loving on yourself. You wasn't stuck. Somebody just wanted to be in your business to see how you receive and how you get and how you live in. Somebody could be realizing this about somebody else, like, and it could even been like somebody could have paid somebody to go over there and betray you. Go over there and hurt her feelings. Go over there and make sure you look good and bring your boyfriend, bring your girlfriend, bring your friend them. Go over there and act and just make sure you look good. I heard release yourself. Let's see what we're working with in here. I see 1122. 77. I see 99, 69. Somebody could be doing some nastiness. Somebody could be like a sneakerhead. Okay, there could be like a jealous cousin around. Somebody could really like putting their trust into a cousin, but the cousin don't like them. The cousin have this like little sneaky sly look, or they side eye them a lot. I'm seeing the little girl. Remember that little cute little black girl? Baby, they be trying to give her stuff and she be like, She be side-eyeing the fuck out of them. I'm seeing that. Yeah, look, 55. Yeah. Somebody could have even sped off. Like, somebody could have tried to skate off on you or trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Show off and shit. And slammed right into a pole and mashed up their car. 77, didn't I tell you? And you just closed your fucking door. So this is like somebody trying to skate off on her ass. Fuck up. Shut up. And crashed. Crash dummy. Didn't we see 12:12? It was 12:57 when I showed y'all. Mm-hmm. I hope y'all day is amazing because I have a good day. Let me check, y'all. Hold on. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. They need to give me my delivery for free because I don't understand why it's taking so long. What if I had somewhere to go? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call her back like, I'm going to need this delivery to be for free. So, tap, tap, tap in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going to need y'all to tap in. I keep hearing that song, Release Yourself. Okay. Yeah. 1818. And this came out in that reading that I did with the that full moon reading. 1515. Look at that. Self-care. I'm trying to tell you. Bottom of the deck, self-relief. Yeah. 7722. And that is ask for help. Yeah, somebody could have even been trying to ask for help or needed to ask for help. But they could have even been coming in on the guys like they wanted to help or whatever. But they really need help. Somebody could be going through something, but they're just putting on a show. And you know they're going through it. And they just trying to act like everything is all good. Somebody could even been coming here to try to check your temperature. Because they could be homeless, them and their boyfriend or them and their girlfriend. And they might need a place to stay, you know? Yeah, so 1515 is all about self-care, right? And I told y'all, didn't I say loving on yourself? I don't want to put it here. It says rest, care, nourishment, relaxation, boundaries, rejuvenation, healing, peace. It's okay to prioritize yourself and take time to rest. Confirmation. Cancel plans if they are overwhelming and instead recharge with a cozy, even nourish your body with good food, sleep, and relaxation. Didn't I come in here and I said that I said something about 66, or was that another day? But I did say that when I first came in here and I said, even if somebody canceled or there's a delay, still go and do it. Or, you know what I'm saying? Do something for you. I said that. I'm pretty sure I said it. There goes 12:12 again. Let's read it. It says choices. Yeah. Decisions, stability, caution, focus, future, priorities, and clarity. Yeah. This could be somebody out here fronting like everything is copacetic and things are ending in their life left and right. They're getting portrayed all across the board, especially when it comes to money. This could be somebody who's doing a service for somebody and the people them running off with the money. Yeah. Creativity. How many more minutes? Make sure you like, and share. Subscribe. Okay, let's get one of these. Yeah, this could even been somebody who paid somebody to go end something for you. You know? And you have to wonder too, like, if somebody did pop up on you and they was expecting to see somebody else, they could have been sent to ruin it. So, like, say if you answer the door, if somebody popped up or you were out and about, say you were sitting in your car and you see them pull up to your house and they see you in the car and they come up and they probably be like, well, who is this? I thought you and daddy or I thought you and mommy were back together, you know, just to mess it up. So somebody could have sent somebody, yeah, somebody's really played out. Somebody could have sent somebody, yeah. They could have even said, oh, what happened to the other one? Or what happened to, you got another one, a newer one? So somebody could be trying to ruin you, but it could be their grandparent telling them, yeah, to do this because they need to know what the hell is going on with your business. Somebody's trying to figure out who you are, who you having friends with, who you, remember I told you loving on? So be careful, child. Yeah, keeping you a secret. You keeping quiet about your business. You probably the one in the hermit mode. Just tapping in with your gifts. Okay? Falling apart. Somebody going through it. I told you. All right. What's this 3 of Cups? I see shit is about to explode. Tired of drama. Yeah. Tired of drama. So this could be family and friends. You could just be tired of them because they always into some mess. Or somebody might want to come in. Somebody could be making a final judgment about another party who sent them to come mess something up or do something indirectly. And they just tired. Like, you could be tired of these people. That's why you're not going out with them no more. You could be ending all type of communications, emotional ties, anything. You're not going to be supporting somebody no more. You're not giving to them. You are pouring into self. Yeah, somebody could be depressed. Somebody's so used to being able to emotionally pry or poke or impose their energy on you. And it's like, no, you're going to have to keep that raggedy, nasty, dusty energy over there because I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody was expecting some type of new caution. And you was ready, bitch. I'm seeing the ready in this little deck here. Where's them little cards at? Y'all know them little cards. What's the 10 of Swords? I wouldn't be surprised if motherfuckers went out and got the fighting because it's like you supposed to give me back my money and you total drama action. I'm trying to tell you, total drama. Something could have popped off. Tired of drama, total drama action. And this could even be somebody who forewarned somebody like, listen, when I go out, I really want to just have a really good time. Please try not to get into nothing because somebody could be problematic. Maybe they don't know how to control their drink, or this could be somebody who's sneaking around and somebody else pop up on them. And it could even been somebody who knew that they were going to go out and set it up like, oh, shorty going to be at such and such and such. I think you should. She said, shorty want to lurk on my page. Lady London or something. Somebody could be in London. Somebody could have another lady. And, you know, shorty want to lurk on my page. Better watch my flow. She said something. She's so nice. I love how she's just dope. But anywho, what's this 6 of Pentacles? Sex shop. Somebody could have been paying for play, bitch. Somebody could have said you were paying for play. I told you they were going to come in. I'm telling you, somebody could have even knew like, oh, she's going to be at the function run down. Okay. And it wasn't even on no rundown like, oh, let's fight. It was more like, who the fuck is this? Just messing it up. You remember Low Down Dirty Shane? And he was like, Bernard. The Wayne's brother. He was like, Bernard. He was like, hey, Shane, what's going on? He was like, who is this? He was like, oh, that's, and then the white boy was like, who is this? He was like, that's not what you were saying last night. He was like, Shane. He was like, don't do that, Shane. He was like, you better help me. He was like, Shane. He was like, he was like, then the white boy was like, if you ever interested with the swirl, holla. And he was like, you? And he walked off, child. Yeah, somebody a hater. Somebody is like, could be stalking you, watching you, and is waiting for you to step out with somebody to be like, and not probably on no fighting or drama, just to be like, who is this? I thought me and you had something going on. You know, they try to eliminate the competition, basically. All right? Somebody could have eyeshadow on. Well, I look like I have eyeshadow on, but I don't. What's this camera? Anywho, what's this 6 of Pentacles? What came out? The sex shop? Yeah, somebody's getting a room. Somebody could be paying somebody or saying that that's what you do. So somebody, be careful. So somebody could be coming out and trying to say that you are a sex worker. Yeah, they could try to say that you was a porn star. They could be cutting and pasting and sending out pictures and shit. So be careful. Be careful, because if y'all have like a mailbox that they could open and put stuff in, somebody could be putting mail, like they could be watching y'all and seeing where the other person live, taking pictures of you and the person and putting it in the mailbox, or taking pictures and cropping your face, and yeah, putting in this person's mailbox so they could think that you, yeah, watching shit go down, and then watching to see this person's reaction. I'm telling you, be careful, because that's what it's giving. So somebody could even be going out with y'all, trying to get y'all sauced up, and then y'all might get a room. Yeah. Somebody wants to destroy whoever or whatever or however you get in your little bit of change. I always say that with money. And I had a friend, her name is Dawn. She used to be like, Kalina, why you keep calling my money little change? I'm like, girl, whatever. What the fuck ever. She was like, my money ain't no little change. Whatever. I get it. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I fucking apologize. It wasn't even meant to be like that, but people be hanging on to certain words you say, or it seems like people don't want you to be able to express yourself. Every time you go around or you're talking, it's like, oh, why you have to talk like that? Why do you have to curse? And it's like they try to suppress how you express yourself. And it's like, well, why the fuck do you keep talking to me? You know what I'm saying? Like they hang on to every fucking word you say. It's like you can't do it, but as soon as they get around whoever, it's like it's okay for them to do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it could have been some drama, child, every time they go out with a certain individual. Okay? Somebody could not know how to handle their liquor, their drinks, and somebody could be getting wasted. And they could be talking about it. Somebody could even record somebody drunk, passed out somewhere. All right? And this supposed to be family. And remember how I said the whole thing with the cousin? And yeah, but it was somebody else paying them to make sure they get this on video or whatever, to try to destroy you, this person, or whoever they're connected to. You know? And this is giving me like POLICTAICAL, where they can see like one of their children out and about, and they're taking pictures, raggedy pictures of them every time watching them, paparazzi type energy. And then like, trying to blackmail them like, oh, you got to pay me or we're going to blast this shit all over. And especially if you're campaigning or you're running, you don't want that type of stuff out there, especially about your kid. But somebody might have to learn the hard way, bitch. Yeah. Somebody could have been ignoring you and you're trying to tell them this is what's going on, and they just don't want to listen. So it's like, okay, well, you destroyed your own life. I was trying to help you figure out what it is, You don't want the help, and I'm definitely done with the fucking drama. I don't have time. I'm tired of seeing shit. I don't care to see it no more. You're not going to participate. You might even have to block this person. Yeah, cock blocking. You have to block whoever this is. This could be somebody who every time you turn around, they got a different boyfriend, different husband, for me to say all of that. Yeah, this is how somebody rose to in status, And they could be holding a grudge against you because you're just chilling. They don't know none of your business. But every time they see you, bitch, you get finer with time and wine. You know what I'm saying? You like a good bottle of Merlot, or I don't fucking know, Chardonnay, or a good whiskey or something, bitch. I don't know. But yeah. What's this 3 of Cups with the side of the drama? Did I cut it? My back hurt. Yesterday I went in that storage room and I had packed everything up, and I saw the box of the chair. I looked to see when I bought that chair. I bought that chair November, I believe 30th of 2024. So I gotta do better. I got to do better. Yeah, I told you somebody looking you up. I also see fishing for comments. This is somebody who could have married somebody for money. You could have told them not to do it. They did it anyway. The nigga turned out to be a beater, gave them a whole bunch of diseases, and still left them for dead. Cut them out the will, or not even a will. I feel like somebody made somebody sign a fake prenup or something. or something. He said, wow. What's this 3 of Cups with the tide of the drama? Fake accounts. I'm trying to tell you. This could be somebody who is watching somebody from a fake account. Watching somebody party, have a good time, and every time they go check on this person, they only go to find out what's going on with them, to talk about the person, ridicule the person. And it's like, your life must suck if you have to come over to these parts to fish for information just to get your feelings hurt. That's some crazy work. Yeah, drama starter and thief. So they could be trying to say you stole something. This could even be somebody who was recording a recording. Because look, this guy's recording a recording, which is weird. I never even looked at that like that. Yeah. So somebody could be recording, not knowing that they're being recorded. There could be like oh, I mixed up the card. There could be like a recording in a book, a listening device within a book or something like that. Put it where it fit. You could have looked at something and glimpsed over it, and then you need to like recheck, re-look it over. What's this total drama? I feel like somebody's getting evidence, especially if they were being investigated. Somebody could have even put a tail on somebody to see if they're cheating on them. And they could be giving somebody money. Yeah, creeping. I cannot make this shit up. Look, you heard the horn. Same shit, different day. Let me get one more. What's this creeping? Yeah, somebody could be talking shit. Yeah. What's this 6 of Pentacles with the destroy? Somebody's paying for somebody, yeah, to destroy somebody. This could be somebody definitely online watching someone saying anything, but they're paying somebody to like say how I have my platform to SHADOBBANN, or don't push the videos. I saw another guy who said too that if they know that you are of like the light and they know that you're positive and you could definitely do some damage as far as helping the collective truly elevate, and you be talking some shit and it's like that person wouldn't or shouldn't be able to know that, they will suppress your shit. They will, so. And then he was like, you ever notice how the ones who ain't of the light or who are just, they not all that positive. They push their shit out because they can control them. They're able to sway them if they ever needed them, But certain ones, they not going to push the light out. They're going to always push the dark. So if you had a channel and your shit is suppressed, that's what they're doing. They have all these fake accounts watching you watch. They have so many people watching you because there's a camera there and a camera there. So they have multiple people watching you to make sure they end whatever you have. So they could have people in-house. They could have people, you heard it, they could have people randoms. You ever seen how they could send out a blast and it's like, oh, we're doing a flash mob or something like that, and they will have all the people come out, and then y'all would just be a whole bunch of people there. So this is what they could have. Yeah, a lot of people creeping, talking, bringing back information, and ain't bringing back the right shit. Yeah, they're paying multiple people. Because remember I told you I had a dream one time that the security niggas let these homeless people in my crib. And mind you, I'm in my room, like I'm standing there, and I'm watching the fucking lady come in, and then I see the dude come in, and then I see these 2 homeless niggas, but the homeless niggas like ran, to start grabbing shit. So, bitch, I was like, oh, this is what we doing? I grabbed that fucking broom, bitch. I started beating the fuck out of everybody. When I tell you I was beating the shit out of them niggas, I was beating the dog shit out of them niggas to the point where they dropped everything and ran out. The security nigga was looking at me crazy, like he was so fucking mad. I don't know where the lady ended up going, but I was just beating the shit out of them 2 homeless niggas and a security nigga. And then as soon as I put the shit up and I brought it back down, the scene was different. It was the same. It was my place, but the door was closed. Everything was in place. I just was like, why the fuck do I have this broom in my hand? I was beating the shit out of them. All right, let's get this fake account. One more of this fake accounts, and we're going to go. What's this fake accounts with the title of the drama? Screenshots. I'm telling you. Somebody's trying to fishing for comments, like I told y'all. Somebody with a bad reputation or a disease. This could be somebody who's trying to figure out what the hell is going on with them or what is going to happen to them, but they're not getting the results that they desire. They can't figure out something. Or they could even got a message and it was the complete opposite. So they thought they were in the clear. They thought they could continue doing something. And it was like, somebody could have told them they don't have a disease and they do. Or somebody could have said they're going to get away with something and they're not. So they're getting the opposite of what they need. Bitch. Stop doing fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing fuck shit. Somebody could be trying to figure out what your gifts are. Let's see what your gifts are. Palmistry. Something could be going with your hands. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I cannot believe this. I told them 11, 12 o'clock. It's 1:44 on the clock. $1:44 on the clock. Could be significant. I'm going to go get my phone fixed this week. I'm going to go down to that Verizon store on Monday and see what they got for me. Release yourself. I'm the number one. I'm the only one. So somebody could be realizing that you are a force not to be reckoned with, honey. Okay? All right, Spirit, what's the gifts that the collective is working for? I don't know who this is, but they definitely fishing for something. Well, somebody enjoyed saying that they ended something for you. They were happy about this investment as far as making sure they destroyed you in a sense, but they only destroyed themselves. Akashic records, they could be trying to get up in your shit, but they can't. You see how this, they could be trying to get up in your stuff. That's why they keep watching all these readings. Look, they could be trying to get up in your, they probably trying to tap in with your inner child, or they could be trying to come to your inner child like their inner child, but it's not working. They can't get in. It's too much. Somebody's scared. Something about asthma. Somebody could have anxiety. All right, Spirit. One more. Automatic writing. Okay. You might like to write. You might write a lot of things down, like how I took those 2 papers and I said, oh, this was these messages I did from those other readings from Friday. Yeah. Somebody could do angel readings. They could be watching a lot of angel readings. They could be trying to scribe to see what's going on with you. Yeah. Creativity. They could be trying to recreate something that you're doing, like copycat energy, but it ain't working. Maybe somebody trying to figure out where you at, who you could have disappeared, like how I changed from a different channel. And they could be trying to figure out like where you at, Losers. I heard loser. Somebody could work on a golf course. So this could be somebody who have money and the means to be able to pay off whoever they need to pay off to be able to get into certain information, Because especially if they know, this could even be somebody who do research on people so they could know who to go to and be like, okay, well, I know you having this hardship and I could give you $1,000 to get me this information. What's up? Who the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Especially in a time like this, niggas is willing to take it. Niggas is really to sell out they self. But that's what I just said, the whole thing about the whole promoting certain channels and doing certain stuff. They know people is real licky. That's what they want. You know what I'm saying? all this computer stuff do is like, and it makes sense when what the lady said is like, they want to see your theory on certain things, and then they just take a piece from you, take a piece from this one, take a piece from that one, and then they cultivate whatever answer they need to be able to, you know, put certain things or connect certain dots. And then when you be onto something, it's like they stop you in your track. It's, you heard the little faint horn. They stop you in your tracks to redirect you and put you in a whole different place, or put something else out so you can focus on that. Because remember with the whole EPSTEIN, what happened with that? And the minute they started talking about, y'all ain't heard nothing else, have y'all? It's like everything went ghost. Have y'all not noticed? Or maybe I just ain't been seeing it, but it was all over everywhere. And then once those two got involved, radio silence. So, yeah. So that's what they do. That's why I be telling my kids, like, sometimes certain things happen, take it on the chin, because it's going to be old news like that. And nobody ain't going to remember but you. People have their own problems, and that's another thing. People don't want to believe in certain things, and when you're trying to talk to them to really truly help them wake up, they don't want to wake up. Because when you start talking about spirituality and ancestors and ghosts and spirit, it's not something they can control. So it's like, oh, I don't want no parts because it's out of my criteria, it's out of my tax bracket. But it's like you can control it if you really hone in and study and understand. But y'all niggas is so scary. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all believe in the devil, but y'all don't believe in your ancestors. You don't believe in spirit. Okay. So I've noticed that people will sit there and try to make you seem like you're crazy because you do tarot or you read energy and stuff like that. And they'll be like, oh, dead people can't tell me nothing. Okay. But you go to church every Sunday and you read that Bible like it's the Holy Grail. So something about a cup. Okay. Emotions, feelings, just accepting anything, drinking anything. This could be somebody who drank something. Yeah. They could be like doing DNA and shit like that. They could have somebody DNA from a cup, Child, this shit go deep. I'll be in here all the time just thinking about certain things. And it's hard because you don't really have nobody you can express it to and talk to, and really, like, this one person, like back in the day, and that's why I had to cut this person off, because they used to act like, I don't know how, I can't even really put it into words. This person would just act like, I was bothering them, or I wasn't up to par to sit at the table. And you like, bitch, I am the table. What are you talking about? They used to try to tell you stuff, but they knew that you ain't really know no better, possibly when you were younger, and they could just manipulate you. But once you started like looking at certain things and seeing how this person operate, it's like, oh, they want to act brand new and shit. And it's like, you gotta realize, like, as you got older, that everything that person was saying is like, holy snap, like, I get it now. I understand what they're saying, and you would love to have a conversation with them. You could have even linked back up with them and was trying to conversate with them. They're like, what? What are you talking about? Spirit, voodoo, curses. He was just like, you know what? Let me get the fuck on. So these people really might have celebrated too soon. Have celebrated your ending, and then you receive something. These could have even been downloads that these people were trying to destroy you. You could have got wind from your ancestors, like, this is what they're doing, this is what they're planning. Be on your P's and Q's. Don't react. Don't make them no wiser. Don't even shift your energy. Act like nothing is going on. Okay? And they really thought they ended something. They really thought they had some type of evidence or proof, or, had you talking some shit or some drama, and thought they were gonna, especially if they doing like this camera shit and they want to try to glamour you or glamour people about you or curse you from what you were saying. That's why they say don't say certain things, because they are spells. But you protected, you know what's up. You know what I'm saying? That's why I start spelling certain things now. I don't just say it, because remember, your nervous system don't know who you're talking about. So if you keep talking about DIEN and KILLER and like, are they like, oh, okay, that's what we about to do? Deposit. Remember, you deposit little nuggets into the universe. Adaptability, protecting the future. Yeah, you're being more adaptable to certain things. People don't like that. It's like people want to do what they want to do and then feel like you're supposed to be the only one out here down and out. And it's like, no, bitch, I'm going to adapt just like you adapting. Yeah, real quick. We're going to get on the same page real quick. And we're not matching no energies. We don't got time. We're going to take yours and we're going to escape. Yeah, intentional. Yep. If you intentionally bring your ass over here thinking that you're going to do something to me, it's 1:53 on the clock, you better believe I'm going to adapt real quick to the energy and I'm going to alchemize that bitch. Yeah, you want to be curious? Oh, we're going to show you how to really be curious. You know what I'm saying? People don't believe fat, meat, greasy. Yeah, confidence in your magic. And we do. We are. Uh-huh. Very confident. Very confident. Choices and their consequences. Exactly. And I'm going to leave it there. So these people decided to make a choice, but didn't realize they were going to have consequences and backlashes, and they were going to have to deal with some things because they felt like they were obligated or they had the rights or the authority to end something in your life, end whatever it is that you're receiving, because what? They want to be creeping and talking shit. All right, maybe they feel like you destroyed something. Okay, adaptable keeps coming out. Close out. It was 107:17. Somebody could be knocking like this. Somebody could be knocking on the bathroom door on a train. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. Again, 25/7. Yeah, y'all not playing with nobody. Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. You tapping in with spirit. You don't have time to be playing with these small fries or these people who don't want to grow and heal. And they just don't want to do it. They're okay with their lifestyle. They're okay with getting up every day and continuously looping and looping and looping, and they expect you to do the same. But because you want to change or you messing up the order now, you fucking with the ancestral lineage, or you doing something that you don't need to be doing. We were all fine here. Now here you come wanting to do healing work that's gonna force everybody else to do the same, and they don't like it. A place of all is well. What I said. Rest and renewal, self-acceptance. When the Garden of Venus appears, you are invited, actually summoned, to return to the pleasure garden of love. It is time to leave the field of battle. Put your sword away. There is nothing you need to defend anymore. Step through the gate into the garden of earthly delights. Bask in the joy of wish fulfilling trees and the sense of healing flowers. You have returned home. You are weary, and it is time to rest deeply and be renewed. Go into the sacred garden alone, as there is no need for another to be present or experience his pleasure. What I said. Didn't I say that the other day? We are willing to do this shit by ourselves. We don't need no company. Somebody thought they was gonna come over here and disrupt your energy. We're not gonna play with y'all. We're not playing. We're not matching no energy, bitch. We're taking all of your shit. So if you don't want to be taken, don't give it. Okay? Really stop looking for the other. Enter by yourself. Allow your senses to intoxicate you. Leave all thought behind. Lose your analytical mind and return to your body. In the Garden of Venus, there is a still pond that shows you your reflection when you stoop down to drink. Who is that staring back at you? Look at who you have become. Rinse your face with these healing waters and practice deep acceptance. Love who you have turned into with all your imperfections and blemishes. The goddess Venus holds a mirror that allows you to see yourself in all your flawed beauty. Do not become caught in its spell. After a quick glance, take the mirror with you and return to the battlefield. Return to the battlefield, that you may reveal to others who they are becoming. Then you will no longer have a use for your sword. What I say, you don't got time to be playing with these people. You're chilling, loving on yourself. Okay? You back outside after closing out these cycles and you only accepting good vibes. You're done with the drama. You don't care for it. You're tired of it. You done with people, broken motherfuckers who don't want to heal and do the work and expecting you to pour into them. It's that shit is dead. That's no more. All they do is creeping and talking shit, but none of them ain't doing the work. None of them ain't trying to get a reading to see how they could better themselves. None of them ain't going to them Reiki healers. None of them is doing a cleanse. They're not doing nothing that's on your level. So let them keep their clout and all that shit that they be talking over there. Okay, they could pay whoever they want to try to destroy you. It will never happen because your spirit team be on it. What was it? 1555 self-care. As long as you keep pouring into yourself, spirit going to show you every single time what you need to be doing and what you don't need to be doing, what you need to end and what you need to move forward to. Confirmation. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. They could screenshot. They could creep all they want. They could hire investigation. They could do whatever. Yeah. That shit is not going to stop you from living your life because at the end of the day, that shit is already done. You already closed it out. And the only way it could return is if you allow it. And you're not. You're not. You're going to collect. You're going to do that collective. You're going to allow these people back into your space that you had to overgive to. All they want to do is party, party, party. This is what they could have said about you. And maybe this is who, remember I said that? Somebody could be coming in or going to a celebration, and because you no longer want to participate and do that shit, they're mad. They're mad. They can't end your peace. They can't end how you receive. They can't end the fact that you pour into yourself. So you look at all these pentacles, the page of pentacles, breadcrumbing. Okay? This could even be somebody who got a reading. All right? Who got a reading. Or feel like they want to start reading, but they just don't know how to go about it or where to work. Or maybe when you started, if you even started, or you might want to, you just don't know how to do it. And you're just tired of the drama. Maybe this is some people, the collective, who's tired of watching the same fucking bullshit. Same karmic this and the same karmic that and twin flame this. Like, you could just be fucking tired. And this could even be somebody watching you from fake accounts that you had to block, because this is somebody who stay coming up in your shit and just causing drama. This could be somebody who watch every single video of yours and thumbs it down. But you watch every single one and you feel like you have to comment and say something. But you're giving me your energy. You see, you heard the horn. And the train ain't stopping. So if you come, it's dragging you with it. So if you want to catch on, drip, yeah. We're still moving. We're still forward movement. It's not stopping until we get to the next destination. So somebody could talk all the shit they want. They can make up all the fake pages. They could creep and screenshot all they fucking want. Screen record all they fucking want. You still going to be happy out this bitch. You still going to be celebrating. You still going to be doing what it is you want to do. Okay? This could be family and friends that you're no longer pouring into. And it's like, well, if you was acting right, then I wouldn't have to put your ass on the timeout. All you do is drama. Talking about drama. Bringing up shit that's drama. Talking about things that's broken, but not even trying to talk about, oh, such and such is going through this. How you think we could help? No. Minor said she gotta go do that. Minor said this and that. Like, nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to hear that. Okay? Child, please. Y'all could be starting a garden. Just enjoying the springtime. This could be your favorite season. Okay? This could just be you guys going to like a You guys could be going to like I heard a cotillion. This could even be like a all white party. This could even be like a etiquette class. Okay, maybe some of y'all having a garden party. This could be a baby shower, or this could even be like a y'all could be visiting the botanical garden. Okay, starting your own garden, like I said, or just now you're seeing the fruits of your labor. Things are starting to bloom. You know. Also, this could be a pamper party. Okay, a pamper party, Mother's Day brunch. Okay. Also, something about birthday parties. This is how they celebrate the sorority girls. This is how they celebrate everybody's birthday. They celebrate it one shot within that month, or I don't know how they do it. I was never into any of that. And also, this could be like a bridal shower. You know, maybe you're not into the whole stripper thing. It's like, girls, let's just go get pampered. You know, let's do something different. Maybe you're changing the tradition. Like, instead of us going to one last girls' night out, you don't need to do that. Because you're not going to have, that's not going to be your last night out. What, single? And that just goes to show, like, you don't have to do everything that everybody does, you know? And that's probably what somebody hate about you, that you don't do it like that. You don't follow what everybody do. You do your own thing. And it's like, well, who the fuck are you to be trying to change or different? Like, who the fuck are you to be, saying we have to do this and we don't have to do that? Like, who are you? But it's like, why are you watching? Why do you care? Why do you want to be around somebody who's such a bother and a bore? You know? Why do you care if somebody's going down? It says a lot about you and it's your character if you want to see people just out here struggling, especially your family. You know, and I'm telling you, somebody was taken aback because they thought you was going to come out on a bag. And you were just like, oh my God, bitch, you look so good. It's 12:34 on my stove. You look so fucking good. They was not expecting that. They thought you was going to be mad like, hey, no, you ain't no hater. You is not no hater. You know? But yeah, somebody wants you to be a hater so bad. But sorry, you don't care. You don't care what nobody doing with their body parts, with their money, in their own homes. You don't care. Okay? And this could be somebody who was getting EVICT and they need to be worried about that. Not you. But go ahead, collective. Like, share, and subscribe. Big up on yourself. I will talk to y'all later. I call back all my energy, purified and cleansed. Call back everyone's energy in my home, purified and cleansed. Call back all the collective's energy, purified and cleansed. And I will talk to y'all later. I'm about to go make my baby some shrimp and seafood tacos. Okay? Yeah. All right. I'm a holla. Toodles. Where's the oh. I'm trying to tell you. I will see y'all later.